Hey, what's going on today, everybody? I hope everyone is staying cool during this summer heat and hopefully is enjoying Last of Us 2 as much as I am. That might be a little bit of a controversial way to start up the video, but I mean, it's not this one. It's not what this one's really about anyway. So, might as well kind of get right into it. So, over this past year, when Destiny 2 started doing their seasonal content drop, where you grind out the season pass, you get weapons, armor, and all these different like ornaments and stuff. They usually drop like a new exotic or two every season, a couple like two quests to grind towards, and like a story that I think generally like the community didn't really care about. And I'm sorry, the Destiny 2 was my most played game of 2019 in total. Like the hours completely dwarfed anything else I played, and that was, I think, the last two were Spiderman and Call of Duty. And uh, Destiny 2, it for the first bit was a lot of fun because I like just got back into the game. I had all the Forsaken content to play through, and it was a lot of hours and stuff for new activities. But the problem was they never really added any new activities except a public event that you could do that just got dry and boring. Like you do it like 10 times and the game expects you to do it like 100 or 200 more times to get like anything good from it, and it's the same rinse and repeat recycled process 3 months later. And they're doing like the same thing right now, and it sucks because I like prepaid for it, and I wish I didn't because I definitely wouldn't be playing right now. And I already missed like one season because I got bored of it. And like I have like this mentality of I want to get my full money's worth, so I feel like I should go back to play it, but I don't even have any fun with it anymore, so I feel like there's no point. And ultimately, I get down to the point of where I think a lot of the player base feels this way, and they have this new season coming out in the fall where players finally get to wield the darkness, and there's going to be another story, another planet, and all this new stuff that's going to be added, and they're bringing back content from D1, which never should have really been taken away in the first place because it's all like the same game engine. Like there's just different mechanics. Like the world, the gameplay, and like the missions and all that should still be the same. But they kind of go through like the same thing Call of Duty is going through right now, where the game is like so big they have to delete content from it. But I I think it's like some of the biggest games right now is like obviously Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, Destiny 2, Red Dead, and Last of Us 2 are some like the biggest games that you can download right now. And they're kind of running out of storage, and I think they're kind of looking for an answer for something they can do, so they're going to recycle like out old content that people don't want and bring in content from D1, put it in the fall update, and they're going to cycle through some of that older stuff and whatnot. But the point that I'm getting around to here is every year they come out with an expansion every fall, $40 if you want to play it for the next year. This past year, what they did was is you had to either pay $10 a season, or you can pay like $40 like up front, and you get the whole year already prepaid for. And that's what my dumbass did. And I think I learned my lesson from that, and I'm not doing it again. But why I'm making this video is because I'm thinking about totally ditching D2 as a whole. I haven't played it in a couple months, I think, and I'd rather hop on Warzone with the boys than grind out some solo things for like an exotic gun on D2. I just don't care anymore. It's like the same bounty grind, and just to get new content in the fall and have it dry up 3 months later, and everything for like the rest of the year is just recycled old content that I already played through 1,000 times. I don't really care for. But the point of this is the Avengers project. I hope they don't make the same mistakes as Destiny 2, because that would be a major downfall to this game. I hope that they were able to look at what Bungie was doing and notice how like the community doesn't like it. I already know for a fact they're not doing any like loot boxes or anything like that, which is amazing. Those never should have been in games in the first place. But what's amazing about what the Avengers project is doing is, well, for instance, when you buy it on PS4, you automatically get it on PS5. Like you don't have to double pay like you did for when the PS4 came out. Like you didn't have to buy it on PS3 and then purchase it again on the PS4. I mean, I know a lot of those are remasters or remakes, but The point of it is they're really kind of knowing that this next generation, I think things are going to get a little bit more expensive and people want to get their money's worth out of it. And one of the coolest things about this is all the expansions, every character that they add, every bit of story that they put into the Avengers project is going to be 100% for free, which is freaking incredible because nobody is doing that right now. Like, absolutely nobody. I mean, I know Battlefront 2 did, but that one launched out the gate so bad it died practically, I think, in the first couple months. Then it came back a little bit when PS Plus made it free. But regardless, I think the Avengers project is going to be a massive game. I see a lot of RPG elements that's going into this, and the fact that you can play the whole thing in single player if you want to is amazing, and you don't need to do multiplayer to complete any missions, which that's something in Destiny 2. If you don't have a raid group, then you can't do any of the raids. Like, you need people to join. In this, it's awesome that you can do the whole thing by yourself, which I think is great because I love single player games, and I don't think a lot of my friends are going to be getting this, which, I mean, I hope they do because it'd be fun to do co-op together. But I still would love to play through the story and experience everything for myself. I'd still get the same enjoyment out of it, though. And I really think this is the right way to be pushing things. I mean, I know that they're going to have like microtransactions with like skins and stuff, but from the stuff that I've read, I heard that like the stuff that you can pay for is all unlockable in the game. Like, nothing is held back by paywall or pay to win or anything like that, which I think is exactly the right way to go. So I really have, like, just the best hopes for the Avengers project. It doesn't make the same mistakes that Destiny does. I don't think it's gonna end up coming out for a couple years and Crystal Dynamics would just be like, oh, we need to start charging people now because there's not enough microtransactions. I don't see that happening. I think it's going to be really good. I think this game is getting really hyped up. That's what I noticed from the last War Table stream that was done, all the videos that came out after. To say the least, I'm very excited for the Avengers project, and I hope they have a good launch and this game has some good things to come to it. But other than that, that's it for me today, guys, and I'll see y'all in the next one.